We often hear that minimalism gives us freedom, that it gives us the time and the space to do the things that matter most to us. But I'd like to take it one step further and really discuss what minimalism means to me on a deeper level.
Break the switch.
If you've been reading blogs or watching videos about minimalism, I'm sure you've seen that there are many different flavors of it. Some people believe you might just own 100 items or less, other people what would fit into an RV, and some people might think it just means living in whatever home you already have and reducing the clutter, just getting rid of the things you don't want anymore. Whichever it is, there are a lot of ways to apply minimalism to your life. So I thought I would discuss a little bit more on a deeper level of what minimalism means to me through the lens of Break the Twitch, which essentially means minimizing distractions and living intentionally. To start it off, being a minimalist really means detaching my sense of self-worth and personal identity from the things that I own. We've been exposed to marketing messages for the last several decades that tell us we can show the world who we are based on the brand on our shirt, or the type of car we drive, or the size of our home. And when you think about it, none of those things actually show the world who we are. It simply shows the world what we bought. It doesn't say what value we have contributed or the good things we've done or the kindness that we have shared with the world. Through that same lens, it allows me to see other people for their value, for their kindness, and for the person that they are, instead of the kinds of things they own or the brands they wear on their shirt as well. The second thing that being a minimalist means is not stressing out about stuff. Essentially, once the decluttering is done, or once the bulk of the lifestyle adjustment is done, just kind of letting go and not stressing out on a day-to-day basis about the things that you own. I think that stressing about owning less than 100 items and constantly having to think about what to get rid of and what you should keep is just as stressful as having a ton of clutter in your home. Being a minimalist means letting go of that stress and really embracing life on a day-to-day basis. You can always adjust as you go, but from the day to day, I really just don't want to worry about stuff. The third thing that being a minimalist means is having a deep understanding of what brings you joy and what does not. What are the types of things that really add to your life and what takes away from it? For me, it really is the things that allow me to create. Video cameras, video equipment, that's 99% of the things that I've spent my money on in the last 2 years, simply because it allows me to do what I love. I love making videos, I love creating things, and everything that I have are things that allow me to do that better. So minimalism has allowed me to really look through that lens and focus on only owning the things that allow me to create better and better stuff. Number 4 is that being a minimalist means having a framework to view the world. It's not a finish line that you hit and suddenly become a minimalist and everything's great from then on. It is simply a framework that you can use to adjust your life day to day and make sure that everything is still working in alignment with what you want. Making sure that your daily actions and the ways you're spending your time still align with your values and what you want. So it's a framework and it's a lens that you can use on a regular basis to make sure that all happens. Lastly, being a minimalist means having more flexibility in your life and more space to take on the challenges that life brings. Minimalism is not a solution to all of life's problems, but it can help you deal with those problems in a better way. If you're overcluttered or your schedule is overbooked, if one small thing happens, it can set off a chain reaction of terrible sequences that just get worse and worse because there's no space to deal with what happens. So again, minimalism provides that framework. It provides the space and time to deal with life's problems as they come. It gives you more flexibility and more freedom to take on those challenges and also to appreciate and celebrate the good things that happen that you might not expect. So on a deeper level, those are the 5 values that really make minimalism worthwhile to me. They're the things that allow me to live better, reduce the distractions in my life, and live more intentionally every day. It's definitely a journey, and it's definitely something that gets edited a little bit every day as time goes on. So I encourage you to find your own minimalism, to find the things and the values that really work for you and enhance your life in a meaningful way. It's completely up to you to use it how you want and make the tools work for you.